What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Lens is still dirty. Welcome back to another Mullet Man episode. Back out at the ranch. I got old Hayden Joe with me. I've been telling him to come out to the ranch because he's been whining about his freezer being empty for the past few months when we've been fishing, and fishing ain't gonna fill his freezer. So I've been telling him, hey, let's go out to the ranch, find you something to put in your freezer. So we made it out here. I think the high today was 104, so we're just kind of chilling in the shade right now. Looking at cameras that we have on different feeders and trying to figure out where we're going to sit tonight. There's pigs, black buck, axis, and a few oryx. So we're taking the old 50 cal out. Have you ever shot an animal with 50 cal? Your first air gun.
First air gun.
Well, if we shoot something, but we're going to take the 50 cal out and maybe get a pig down, maybe get something else down. We'll see. We have no idea what's gonna roll in on us, so we're just waiting until it gets about the right time where we're not gonna have a heat stroke in the blind. So y'all stay tuned, enjoy, and hopefully we get some meat for Hayden. I feel like we're going on a dove hunt.
I know.
Shorts
like
and
I'm going on a dove hunt. Watch out, this is new, right?
Huh?
Those are new feeders, right?
Yeah.
Better watch out.
Yeah. Y'all go check out the video of Hayden shooting a feeder with his bow last deer season. It was pretty hilarious. I'm surprised how good it feels in here, really. It's probably only like 90. The wind's blowing. The wind's blowing pretty good, and we got a little bit of cloud cover, so first clouds we've had in the past 2 weeks. But we got 2.5 hours till dark, so sit tight and hopefully something comes in. Black Widow just crawled down my leg.
Oh yeah, 100% dog. Look at that little spot on her.
Yep. Now that I think of it, something's hurting real bad.
I'm not giving him out of mouth.
I feel like I got one crawling on my back now. We got an infestation.
Oh, she's moving.
Oh, dude, do not let it jump.
Somebody.
Did you get it?
I'm trying. Go.
Shoot it with the 50 cal.
I'm about to. I don't like spiders, dude. Oh yeah. Get out of here.
Alright, time to check my chair.
Yeah, no doubt.
You found another one?
Yep. Oh, no, where he went.
He's hanging.
No.
Oh no, I thought it was right there.
No, it's up under here. I think I'm just gonna sit on the ground.
Well guys, that was unfortunate. Nothing but spiders and whitetail. And we saw a few black bucks off in the distance, so we gotta go put out some mineral blocks. These deer are getting no protein because we don't have any crap. We have protein out, but I'm gonna put these out, make sure they're getting as much water as they can from the water that we have. So we're gonna go set these out and maybe run across a pig. We'll see what happens. Well, good morning everybody. It is the next day and it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I got the jet boat hooked up, that's right. Hayden's on his way over. We're making another river run. We're after these bluegill this year. Whatever y'all want to call them, we call them perch. Y'all can call them bluegill if you want, but I'm waiting on Hayden. We're going out there again with fly rods. We don't know how it's gonna be because the flow of the river is pretty much next to nothing. So they could be biting or they may not be biting, but hey, dedication. 5 o'clock in the morning, go catch bluegill. We're gonna try to fill up this cooler because we run through our fish way too quick. So we're gonna fill up Hayden's freezer one way or the other. So y'all stay tuned.
On my leg, and look down, there's a freaking black widow walking across his leg. And then once we kill that one, we flip open the chair and kill another 2 black widows underneath my chair. Yeah, sketchy. I'm good. Are you? You don't care. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't see. I'm surprised I didn't just pop a hole in the boat, honestly.
Yeah, no doubt.
I hope he doesn't try to come.
Yeah. I think you should have went there.
Oh yeah. You should have told me. Well guys, we pretty much have 0 flow, so the fish probably aren't going to be biting very good, and it is really deep right here. Let's see if we can catch some keepers. We haven't been doing very good if we don't have a lot of flow. We haven't been catching them very good, so, and today we have 0 flow. We had to push the boat just to get up here to where we fish. So we'll see what happens. There we go. Little tiny guy. Choked it. One finally. Oh, it's a bass. That is a big old perch. Big old fat bass too. Missed him again. Looks like Hayden's on down there. Little tiny. Wow, that's impressive. I don't care. Ooh, there's one. Finally a keeper. There's one. We're catching them, they're just small. And the baby.
All freaking babies, dude.
I know. I got film proof. Look at that. Gosh dang it, I missed him. Fat too. I can already tell you what he looks like. He has big eyes, dark back, green.
There's like 3 more with it. Oh my goodness.
Humpback. Their baby. That's all there is today. Where's your granddaddy?
What a monster.
Dude, he freaking cracked it.
Really?
Yeah, he completely cracked it in half. Took the eye off of it. There's another one. That's a big perch. Biggest one of the day. Jambalaya.
Oh yeah.
Well, it is dinner time, and I'm actually excited to show you guys this recipe. This is our Texas gumbo recipe. So I'm gonna show you the steps and ingredients, and we're gonna be putting the perch fillets in the gumbo. We also have some fresh Gulf shrimp that I picked up from the coast last time. We're gonna throw those in as well. So ingredients that you need: butter, sausage, shrimp or fish. You can do chicken too, you don't have to do fish. Malt Man Critter Glitter Cajun. 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes, you don't have to do the garlic. 1 yellow onion, green bell pepper. I usually do like 2 sticks of celery, some black pepper, some kosher salt, and these are all the onions that we picked from the garden yesterday. So I actually might throw a little bit of that in there first. You're gonna need some flour, so we're gonna get this butter in the pot, add some flour to it, and we're gonna stir it till it gets a nice brown to it. You're also gonna need this chicken bone broth. So I'm gonna get this going. I'm gonna get the butter melted with some flour in there, and then show you what it looks like when we start stirring that up. All right, so we got about a half a stick of butter in here in our cast iron. Got about a 1/4 cup of flour. We're gonna sprinkle that in and mix this around. So we're just gonna mix this around, keep it on low heat. May actually add a little more butter. So we'll get this mixed around until it browns up real nice. I'll show you what it looks like when it's supposed to, what the color we're looking for, and then we'll start adding all of our other ingredients. Angel's been stirring it up for me, and you can see how that color has already changed. We got like a caramel color. We want it about twice as dark as that. Once that hits, we'll put what they call the old Louisiana guys call it the Holy Trinity, but we got our celery, bell pepper, and onion. That will go in, and we'll let all that cook down. And I'm gonna get started on cutting up the sausage. We're gonna leave the fish whole fillets, and then we're gonna save the tomatoes as well. So y'all stick around. Hurry. All right, we got that dark chocolate color. Throw all that in. Let all that simmer down. Got garlic and onion going in. Throw those in. Working a little hot. And let all this cook down. Once it all gets soft, we will add our broth and let it all simmer down nice and good. And then we'll add our shrimp and fish. So we got everything cooking down. Still need a little longer. You want those onions and celery and bell peppers to all get nice and soft. I got our sausage diced up over here, and then over here I got our shrimp peeled. So we got our shrimp and our perch fillets. I was gonna say crappie, but about a half a pound of shrimp, maybe a pound, and I don't know, 5 or 6 perch. So that'll all go on top at the very end. Next step is to add our spices and our chicken broth, and then we will add our sausage and the other stuff and let it sit down and keep simmering for 30-45 minutes. All right, guys, I've already put a little Critter Glitter Cajun in here, but I'm gonna put more. Just like that. Now we're gonna add, so you need 4 cups of chicken broth. We don't quite have that, but we got some more in the back. So we'll add this in. And you're gonna want all that to thicken up. So we're gonna add more, and then we're gonna add our sausage, fish, and shrimp, and let that simmer down for a while. So now we have our chicken broth in there. We're gonna add the sausage. We're actually gonna add the fish and the shrimp about 10 minutes before we're ready to eat, because it won't take much to cook that stuff. So we'll let this sausage just get in there and soak up flavor. So stir this up and just watch it and stir it every 5-10 minutes, and once it starts to thicken up and it's the consistency you like, we'll serve it over some rice. We got rice going right here. So I'll see you whenever this is ready to add the shrimp and fish on. It's been about 30 minutes, 25-30 minutes probably. So we're gonna add these shrimp in here because we're gonna let it cook for another 15-20 minutes before we serve it. We're gonna let those shrimp get in there on the bottom, and we're gonna lay our fish on top. So let those shrimp get down in there, get nice and cooked up. And then we're just gonna take our fillets and lay them right over top. Let those puppies cook up. They're gonna break up. There's no getting around it. But it's nice to have a few little chunks of fish here and there, so I like to try to keep them whole. That's why I just lay them on top and let them cook that way. That way the first few bowls at least gets a few big chunks of fish in it. So we'll bring it back up to a simmer, let it simmer for another 15-20 minutes. And then it's time to eat. All right, it is ready. I'm gonna come in here and get us a big old bowl of rice. It's my favorite part.
Get ready.
And then we'll come in here and get us a little bit of everything. Fish, shrimp, sausage, and a little bit of sauce. For all our blessings, please let's have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you for this food. Amen.
Amen.
All right. This is still super hot, but we're gonna dive in. Got us a piece of bluegill, little rice, little sauce.
Hot.
1 out of 10. Yeah, it's hot. Blow on it. Pretty delicious. Give it like a solid 9-1 for bluegill recipe. You can't really get the flavor of the bluegill, but the gumbo itself is really delicious. So hope you guys enjoyed it.
Hot.
Riders, it's still hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Blow on it. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. I'll catch you in the next one. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and remember, eat good.